Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today, we are at the Akron Fulton International Airport. Why am I here in Ohio at an airport? Well, because I am going to go visit Danny Lightning, my fellow YouTuber who I've been doing live stream with for CSR2. The ongoing joke is that I should go to his house and crash on his lawn. So that's exactly what I'm going to do today in this game. I'm going to go out to his house and crash on his lawn. Danny is a good sport, so he provided me the directions to his house. I have done my research, and I have determined that this Akron International Airport is the closest airport I can take off from, which will get me to his house relatively quickly. Now, I'm taking the Icon AS, or A5, I'm sorry, the Icon A5, which is a slow airplane, which is great because it is much easier to handle than most and allow me to get some scenic views as I'm cruising slowly over various parts of the world. Now, Akron International is obviously in Akron, Ohio, and that is where I am taking off from. I have sort of marked where I'm going, so I have a good idea of how to get to where I need to be by landmark. But generally speaking, having an easy to handle airplane is a big part of it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the flaps back. Let's go ahead and get us into the right direction. Now, the landmarks I'm looking for are the Portage Lakes, which is not too far from where he lives, actually. So Danny gets to have some nice big lakes to fish at if he wants to. Of course, he is having some health issues, so I'm sure getting out there is a lot tougher for him than for any of us. But once I cross the lakes, I'm basically looking at the area where he actually lives. So it's a matter of finding his street and his specific house. And once again, there are landmarks that I've already researched and I know how to get there. So let's take a look here. See, here's a development right under me. It's interesting they do this kind of curved street look. It's kind of cool. It's better than having nothing but perfectly straight angular streets. In some parts of the country, everywhere is laid out like a grid. Here you can see some developments have some roundabout streets, which is kind of interesting. Alright, now, what's interesting about his development area is the way the roads run. It also has a bit of the circular roads, which actually makes life a lot easier when you're in the air looking for a way to find his development, because it stands out. Even from the air, the patterns look very clear, like that. That's what I'm looking for. So once I see that pattern, I know that one of the straight roads off of that pattern is the main road, and then his street is not far from there. So we're currently flying over Coventry Township and the big lake here. This airplane actually can land in that lake, but that's not what we're here for. We're going to go land on Danny's lawn. Now, Danny does some interesting videos with drones. So he's quite the pilot with the drones. I am a lousy pilot in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I am able to put it in the easiest mode and at least get myself to where I want to go most of the time without crashing. So I have a little bit of skill here, just enough for me to get to his house and slam the airplane into it. Alright. Okay, so this is a main road that is on my mapping for getting to his place. So what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to start diving a bit, get lower and closer to where I want to be. Now I'm also going to slow the engine down some more, put the flaps out so I can kind of glide down easily here. Okay. Okay, now I may have to do a circle around if I miss this street initially, because it does come up on you pretty fast when you're not careful looking for it. So I should be somewhere near his road. Let me see. Oh, this is it. I'm positive this is a street. I can see the houses, and in fact I see his house. It's right on the curve. Okay, it's right on the curve. So we're gonna go down quick, 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 quick. Ah, yes. Oh no, no! I passed this house. No, it was the first place I hit. That theoretically, and this is not an accurate depiction. So if you're looking for his house, this is not what it exactly looks like. It's not even the right color. But that is the spot where his house is on the map system, which this game is based on, and therefore I am on the right street at the right curve, and except I landed on his neighbor's lawn. But hey, I made it to Danny's house, and there's Danny now telling me to get off my lawn. Oh, sorry, Danny. Didn't know you were a cranky old man like that. But anyway, guys, just a quick little flight video to Danny Lightning's house because I'm bored and I want to do something different than just CSR2. I hope you enjoyed it. My next trip is going to be to the Nürburgring. One of the other players suggested I fly out to Nürburgring and try to land on the Nürburgring. We're definitely going to do that. That sounds interesting to me. Maybe we'll land on the part where CSR2 has their drag strip. We'll see how it looks in this game. But I'll do some test flights and then eventually record a video. So anyway, thank you for joining me for crashing onto Danny Lightning's lawn. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you like it by leaving a like. If you thought this video was stupid and want to leave me a dislike, feel free. I totally understand. And as always, thank you for joining me for my videos. I'll catch you next time.